Hello YouTube people, this is Tracy here. I'm here to do what is part 2 of the alternative black girl tag. Okay, I had a few questions on there that I didn't get a chance to answer, so I'm gonna work on those right now. Okay, actually it's about 4 questions, so this may be a very short video. I apologize if you guys want to see more of my beautiful face, but here we go. Alright, one of the other questions was, how do I react to negative people? Well, I don't come in contact with negative people that much because I am a bit of an introvert, so I sort of keep to myself when I get the chance to be by myself, and something about that kind of keeps negative people from finding me. Whereas in the past, I used to be around negative people, and I had to work really hard to keep from losing my temper and saying something to them that I felt they needed to hear, which would stop them in their tracks. But then what would happen is that they would wind up finding other people to join them to come at me with the same questions that they probably had that they didn't have the courage to ask the first time around. Okay, so normally in my way of getting rid of negative people or dealing with them is to walk away, because only a nut is going to follow you to make sure their questions are answered. But if I throw my age out there and I tell them, well, this is how old I am, normally they scram. So sometimes that can work too. If they think that you're older and wiser than they are, then they're not going to spar with you unless they really, really have it in to dealing with you. Okay, also I want to put out, I'm looking at the eye of my camera, I hope, of my iPod, so hopefully you guys notice that I'm looking at you, but if I tend to look away, I'm still addressing you. Just letting you know that I know you guys are out there, so bear with me. Okay. Alright, the second question was, do people judge you? Well, years ago they did judge me, but now I haven't found too many people judging me, because I'll tell you something, before I looked like this, I had long braids. I mean, the longest braids ever. If you look on my channel, put in Tracy Renee, put in floor length braids. That was me. No one was judging me then, except maybe other African American people that didn't know me question why I wore my braids that long. And usually I would say, well, why not? And when they say, well, why do it? And I would say, why not? And they would say, well, why not? We're asking you why. And I would say, because it's my choice. It's a free country. Because I wanted to do it. Because it took me this long and that long to do it, and I just wanted to do it. I figure, again, why not? So a lot of times they would become exasperated with me, exasperated with that question. They didn't like the way I sounded. They didn't like the tone of my voice. They didn't like the way I spoke to them. And we've all been there. So they would walk away. Okay? And then sometimes I would find laughter. I would get laughed at. And I'd have to tune it out, or I'd have to change something about me, and I wasn't about to do that. So I said, no, I'm not changing anything about me. I like the braids. I'm going to keep them. And I kept them for 20 some odd years. Okay, and it wreaked havoc on my hairline, and it wreaked havoc on the crown of my hair, but I didn't know it was going to do all that, and partly that was due to neglect. But other than that, I know what it is to be judged, and I haven't been judged in a long, long time. Or if people do it, they're too intimidated to do it to my face. Okay, there's something about me where they just don't want to mess with me. Us creative people, sometimes people that don't like us, they stay away from us, because the creativity says that they're going to get an energy that they're not aware of, an energy that they are not familiar with. So most people, most bullies don't like the unfamiliar. They go towards what they think is familiar so they can find something within that familiarity to bring it down. It makes them feel better. I have been through that, but thank God I don't go through that anymore. Okay, how do I remain true to myself? Well, you can remain true to yourself by liking you, and I really like me. It's just that I don't get to meet a lot of other people like me because they seem to be in hiding. I live in a creative environment, but a lot of those people don't ride the buses, they don't ride the trains in LA, they don't walk around too much, they work in the entertainment business, and they keep to themselves and their clique, and I don't like cliques, okay, because I am a bit of an introvert, other than my boyfriend who is similar to that. I am a bit of an introvert, so crowds and groups do not attract me. If I have to be in a group, it's because I have a purpose within that group. But outside of that, I like my company. I like just me and mine, or, with my significant other, and that works for me. Okay, so it keeps a lot of that other crap down because I have no time for drama. I never have. I have about this much going for me when it comes to drama. Can you fit drama in there? I can't fit drama in there. Okay, I don't have time for that. I will shut it down by getting out. That's how us introverted people do. We walk away from conflict because it isn't worth it. Extroverted people love conflict. They say, bring it on. They get energy from that. I don't fault them for it. You are where you are. You're either introverted or you're extroverted. Either way, it can work. But, you get judged a lot if you're introverted, but most people don't have the courage to do it to your face unless they think you're going to fight them or find other people to bully them when their back is turned. So, anyway. The last question was, that question was, how do I remain true to myself? Very, very easily. I like me, so therefore I have to be true to me, because a person has to be like me to tolerate me. I have my alone moments that I simply must have, and I can remain true to myself while I've got those moments. I can remain true to myself as long as I can wear what I want, say what I want, be what I want, and I don't step on other people's toes, ever. Though my parents might, but, what can you do? What can you do? You can't do nothing but live. All you can do is live. Okay, and what does your boyfriend think about me? Well, he found me like this. He found me when my hair was even different than this, and he accepted it, and he fell in love with it. So that's good enough, okay? And that question is good enough. That answer is good enough. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do another alternative girl tag if I can come up with more questions and maybe more look. Maybe more talk about this here Bichet unit. I just love this. I really do. I'm treating it like I've never owned it before. And I have owned it. I just picked the hell out of the other one that I had. But, you guys should go out there and get this aside from everything else that we're talking about here. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Forgive me if my head doesn't fit completely in there. And the other videos that I've put, some of it, this much is showing me. And I hope you guys still like the other videos that I've done where you may not see as much of me, but I'm still in there. Okay? Remember my beautiful face. Beautiful face. Okay, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Keep smiling, keep laughing, and stay tuned to my channel. And there'll be other videos as soon as I can upload them. Alright? Bye now. It's my selfie stick. Bye.